Friends, today we will go through portion of last part of our DB2 basic walkthrough. The, this will be compiling some scripts and running it on the command line. So let us get started. In this case, although we will be using some editor if we need to, then otherwise we will be running through the command line. So basically command line means that command editor. So we are not using the scripts, as I mentioned in the beginning. The scripts are mostly used through the command window, not command through the command window. It's not interactive mode, it's passive mode. So I will go to the root of C where we were running all those things. So in this case, we are in this portion, then this part, we are putting up some scripts, and then I will show you how do we run them, right? So in this one, let me put the first script is what it is doing. I will explain you, and then we will save it, and then we will see if it is running, because if there's any bad character that is that creeps into from the documents, then we will have to watch that one, right? So this script is called script.sql. So script.sql, we need to save it in the root folder of C drive, where we are look at this one, C drive root folder, right? So let me save in the C drive root folder, and then we will run it from there. So C, I am in C now. Here we have few things that we saved before, but this script.sql. So this script is sitting there now, and let us try to run it. So what the script is doing, first of all, it is connecting to the sample database. Then it is selecting ID department from staff folder. Then it is getting count from the staff row. After then it is connecting to connect reset, means connect is being reset. Reset means connect is being terminated, right? So let us do this. This is syntax DB2 minus. Now minus T, why T? And T is a terminator. Terminator is semicolon. So terminator is here that we are using at the end. The use for this one is that you can put multiple commands in single command in multiple lines if you use the terminator, and this is the standard way of doing things, right? People are using, for example, I can write the same here like this. There's no difference because there is a terminator already. If we don't use terminator, then we cannot have that the liberty to write in multiple lines. So this is what it is, right? So basically this is a standard, and this is very useful when you will be writing big statements. This is simple. You are just doing some single line one liners, so then it is okay. But when you are writing long statements, sometimes select statements are like 5, 6, 10 lines, right? Then whenever you put semicolon comes there, then database engine will execute that statement. So this one, let us run this one now. We have saved this. Make sure that you have saved this file. So terminator, I want terminator at the end of the statement, and then what is the name of the file? So F means file, script.sql. So let us run it. See, you can see all clear results, right? First one is for connection, database connected. I have connected to the database. Second, this query has given us the result of a select statement. Then this is also a select statement, but it is selecting a count from the table. Then we have the last line here is terminating the connection, right, from the database, right? So this is what it is. Now next one, let us go for the next one. So this is what we use, like, but again, this is thing, because we are not modifying anything. So when we write this way, that we can run it this way also. We can club them together, two things together. As long as there is no space coming, it will be taking each letter as a switch. See, it will run same thing. But sometimes what happens is that sometimes we need to run the statements such a way that we want to see which statement produced what result, right? So we call this verbose mode, verbose, verbose mode. So this is the way we do it. So what happens now in this situation, it is telling us, DB2 is telling us that I am going to run this statement, connect statement. Then DB2 gives the result. Then DB2 gives us next statement, echo back the next statement, and then statement and then result, statement and then results. So these are three ways we basically do. Now this is because it is a SQL statement for the database engine, right? If we write an operating system statement, that will be same as this line. So in case we want to write a script, then script means we are writing database statements, right? So in the script, you are still using a SQL statement, but you can merge them, you can embed them into the operating system script, but that needs a little more skill. How you will work around the as escape characters and all those things for the operating system. So this is one thing, and then other one is like in the scripting you can do all these things, right? But there is we have one more trigger to create. So let us work on that one, and I have the code. Let me put the code in code into the text file. Let us create another file, creating trigger, right? So we are creating trigger, and trigger, what happens is the trigger is usually, so I would say okay. So we have fixed the things, right? That looked like not good because of the there is one more. See over there. There is one more. This one. So we will save this one under the name of trigger.sql. In this situation, there is little difference because the first statement that we ran was a very simple statements. There are complex statements. So I will save this in the C drive. So what happens here is that look at the table, trigger create statement, and you see where the first semicolon. So there is no semicolon in between, but we will indicate actually it is considered that there is one semicolon automatically, so over there like this, but this @ sign is being used as the bigger terminator, group terminator, right? Statement group terminator kind of thing. That is what it is, right? So we will use this @ sign in the command line to indicate that our code ends at this point. Before that, everything we never needed. In this case, we never needed to terminate any statement, but this statement continues from created and it ends at @ sign. So we save it and then we will run it with the special syntax. So what we need to give through DB2, and then we say -t, and F will come at the end. Why? Because F needs the file name immediately following, right? So then TD, and then TD, D is actually, I don't know why they use the D. D is for dominant character terminator. This is also terminator. So TD, and then we give @ sign. @ sign is the one that we put inside the script, and then after that we will give -f as a file name. Then we will use the trigger, right? Trigger. So this way we will create database connection does not. So we have to connect DB2 connect to sample, and then we will create the trigger this way. So the trigger will be created with because the trigger is an example of a complex statement. So this is specifically has included here, right? So let us see from the code that this trigger is working as expected, right? So let us see this statement, paste, just start from total. So total statement is giving like this one, insert into data. There is so in out. So this trigger that trigger we have created, it is using the code in and out. When you will study, you will be able to understand, because it's written in a very simple language. If you need further help, then we can help you, not a problem. But for now, let us continue and complete our practice, right? So control insert, and let us see how much how we can complete it. So this one is now when we will be inserting data, because of the new so when we are inserting the data, because of the trigger that we created, the trigger is analyzing the data and updating something, right, accordingly the way the data comes in, right? So the trigger is giving us warning that on the last column, that last column data that we have given is not like that, not in, not out, right? It should be either in or out. It should be in or out, right? So in this situation, this statement has not done anything. Insert is not completed, right? So what we will do? We will have to correct this statement. So we will remove this one, not. So in, it will give the data into it and make the calculation, right? So then after that, you can select from total. Same way, select star from total. DB2 select star from total. So we can go up. See, total has changed now. Before income was 224, now 334, right? So even the week number is same. Week num is same. So this is about the trigger, right? And then we can modify the table. Alter table statement is there, and then after that there are a couple of more statements that we will be doing. And then there is an introduction about what we call is triggers, the functions that are more commonly being used, right? So let me do a couple of statements here about alter table, trans PID correct to. So there is a modification to the table. Okay, let me put it here in front of you. So this DB2, we are adding one column into the table. Which table? Transaction table. So in the transaction table, we are adding one column. See, paste. Okay, so column has been added. And then what is next statement? Next statement is to create a table persons, a new table. We are creating a new table with this definition. The DB2 create table persons PID character not null primary key. Now this time, because before when we were creating a table, we were creating primary key separately in the second statement, but we are doing it in inline, right? Inline primary key. So let us try this one. Paste, and it should work fine. Yeah, it worked fine. Then our next one is I will bring those statements, two statements or something like that. Yeah. So let me put it there, and we will filter out bad characters. See, this one is has to be single, like 2, and then David, and then Boone, right? And then this one also. Mary, Boone, same, like, you know. Okay, so there are only, okay, so we have a, how many we need to run. See, create table only, and then we are entering now data into the table that we created. So one line is gone in, no error. Second line is here. Let us enter this one here, paste, and this data is also gone in. And then we will put the third line also in. This is simple statement, insert into the table. And that statement is very commonly being used. So we will select the data from the persons table that we created now. Persons table, paste this query, and we have 3 entries: 0 PID, person ID, 0 0 0 1 0 2. So this is very common way we do this one, right? So now the transaction table that we have one income table, and then there was a transaction table that has now this data inside. So now table has data about this way, but this table, we don't know who owns this data, right? And this amount, right? So in out that the transactions has come in, but who entered this data? It's not like that. But we can do that. We can add these codes, and then it will complete everything, right? So let me give you an example how we do that. First of all, we will prepare a statement for update. We are updating a table. Then as we update the table, we are putting relevant code. I would say delete this one globally, H, and then replace all. This will go away. And then this, okay, the statement, full complete statement, I will remove it with the replace all, gone. So this line, this line, and this line, and this line, and this line, and they will bring them together. And I can enter all these ones because I see the characters are good. There's nothing wrong. I am entering all these one in one row. How many? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I am just pasting it. It will make a little bit mess here, but it should work fine. See, all of the data has gone in. Now we will check the data. We will check the data with the last statement will give you the data as we updated, right? So we have updated data because there were dashes in PID column. Now we have the data there, right? See, we have data there, right? So we have assigned that this statement, this transaction was done by this person, this so and so, right? So this way we have come to an end to our practice. But before we can prepare a view, we will create a view. We have not created any view. Now what happens is, now when the data is split between the tables in the database, various tables, and how do we join them? This is what we do. Mostly we can do the lose statement, but we can tie them up in one view. I am creating a view by this statement, create view, trans view. So what we will do, trans view is similar to the it will behave like a table, but internally it will be executing select statement from select to, see, select statement is here, from select to whatever, this much. So this statement either you run directly or you can call the view. How we call the view? Same way, select, okay, DB2 select star from trans view, select star from trans view, right? So you can see data is coming in, but even you can do same thing, select star from DB2 select star from, okay. So you can check this one without using actually view. You can also do that, but actually, you know what, like this statement is simple statement for now, but then when the statements grow, the code grows up, like, so it at this time there's no difference, because either the view or the table together, we have joined two tables together, their columns together, and we have added made some modification, like from one table we have taken first two columns, and the other next two columns have been translated into the two columns from another table, right? So we join them, we call them joining the tables, right? This way, horizontally, this way we join them, right? So views work beautifully, very beautiful. So from here there are other functions that you need to study it from your document that we have provided at PDF. Those are the ones that are mostly being used. There are many more, but these are most of the time they fulfill all your needs, right? So we can please let us know how this basic walkthrough went through. If your practice was good, or if you did not find something, if you did not find any clue, then please let us know. We will modify it, we will take it very seriously. So if you liked everything, if you understood everything, then like, subscribe and share with other people. And if there is something is less than what you expected, please let us know your views. Thank you very much.